What's happening, YouTube? It's Simon466cards, and today we're going to talk one more time about 2024 Panini WNBA Rookie Royalty, because I think this is the worst product that Panini has ever made. I mean that. I truly believe that. If you take into consideration what this product is supposed to be and what it's supposed to represent, which is the first high-end product for the WNBA from Panini with a focus on Caitlin Clark and capitalizing on her hype and popularity. That part, obvious. But the quality that has come out for this product is so bad. It is so bad that gap between what it's supposed to be and what it represents versus what it actually is why, to me, this is the worst product, and I'm going to explain why. One of the big cards in this product is supposed to be the Kaboom that you see on your screen. This is obviously one of Panini's big hits in the product, right? For NFL, NBA, this is one of those case hits, very sought after, SSPs, the whole 9 yards. And so you would think that Panini would put some time and effort into these Kaboom cards, especially for Caitlin Clark. But I don't think they did. And at this point, I just want to pause and give a big shout out to Junkawax Hero Mike, who first saw this about a week ago. It looks like, and I'm pretty sure, because we'll talk about why in a second, this is an AI generated image. Mike noted this on his channel in one of his videos, which I'll link to in the description below. Look at that hand. That is not a regular looking hand. And the fun thing about Kaboom cards is if you go to the back, they'll just show you the image without all this pizzazz around it. So if we go to the back, there it is. Does that look like a regular hand to you? What's happening with this weird index finger? The middle finger, I didn't know that Caitlin Clark was missing a middle finger, and then I assume these are the ring finger and the pinky finger. But like, did Caitlin Clark get her middle finger chopped off? What's happening here? As Mike noted, Junkawax Hero Mike noted in his video, this issue with fingers is very common with AI generated images. For whatever reason, they don't do well with creating images of fingers and hands. I don't know why that is, but that is true. And so this sure seems like this Kaboom is actually an AI generated image and not a real image, or not a drawn image of Caitlin Clark. They just asked the old ChatGPT to create an image. That is really bad. That is really, really bad. You couldn't hire a designer to draw a card for boxes that you're selling $3,000 for? Really? We couldn't do that? And so I thought, well, if this happened with one image from WNBA Rookie Royalty, wouldn't it have happened to other images in the Kaboom set? Because those are all illustrations. And the answer is, to me, yeah, it sure did. Let me introduce you to WNBA player JC Sheldon, who also had a Kaboom in Rookie Royalty. And are we on The Simpsons? Because I only count 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, only 4 fingers on this hand. Yeah, that's a problem. And if we go to the back of the card, where again you can see things more clearly, I don't need to be able to count to 5 to count fingers on this card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the ring finger? It doesn't exist. Is Bart Simpson about to pop up on this card? What is happening? This is what we're doing. So if this is clearly AI generated, right? 4 fingers, like that any person, illustrator, drawer would have put 5 fingers on his hand. That's not that hard. And so if that's this problem here, then that tells me that this is a problem. Like you can't say that this is an AI generated if this one clearly is, right? And oh, just in case you're wondering, here's JC Sheldon. I googled her. Look at her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers right here. So she's not missing a finger in real life. This is a problem. And so that tells me that all Kaboom cards from WNBA Rookie Royalty are AI generated and not good ones. How did nobody catch this in editing? In the whatever editing process, QA check process. How do you not catch this? This is insane. Again, people are paying on the open market like $8,000 for these boxes, $3,000 on Panini's website during the Dutch auction, and this is what they're getting. Do you see now why I'm calling this the worst product relative to expectations that Panini has ever created? Let's continue, but this one is egregious. Egregious. Next, here is Julie Van Loo. I'm not that familiar with her work. This finger is weird. Also, who runs around on a basketball court with their index fingers pointed out like this? This finger is clearly pointing to someone who made a good play, but this finger is also sort of doing that. Who have you ever seen running around with two index fingers pointed out like that? Like we're just, what are we just doing finger guns? Like what's happening here? Also, it's extremely hard to bend the first knuckle on your hand, but not the second on a finger. So this one is less dubious. Like obviously this one is just horrifically egregious. But yeah, this one is weird as well. If we go to the back, you can see that is also a very long looking finger relative to her arm here. Like it's just weird. And then this one, look at Cameron Brink's thumb. Look how skinny and weird it is. That doesn't look very real. So those are the images from Kaboom, but I also jumped into the downtowns. I figure the Kabooms look weird. Why don't we see if the downtowns look weird? Obviously, the Kabooms are not real images. They were supposed to be drawn or illustrated, whereas downtowns are. They are supposed to be real images. And you could see here, yeah, this has shadows and like this looks like a real image. Look at the fingers here, though. I actually believe that this hand is just a result of weird shadows, but it sure looks like this middle finger is a little messed up here. But I think what happens here is this is the thumb, the index finger is here. This white stuff here is just this background stuff, and then the third finger is here, fourth finger here, fifth finger there. But it still looks a little weird. The problem with Caitlin Clark's downtown isn't this image, because she has two downtowns. It's this one. What is this weird thing on her left arm here? What is this weird black-white panda looking thing? Because the building is here in the background. What is this? Why isn't this photoshopped out, whatever this is? Or why has it been photoshopped in? Second thing is, what is going on with her face and her hair? It looks like she's wearing a hairnet. Like, this is such a poorly cropped image of her face and head that, like, objectively, this is a very poor looking card. And if you're buying these downtowns for thousands of dollars, shouldn't you care that this card kind of looks like trash because of the way they've cut out her head and the fact that they haven't photoshopped whatever this is properly? Like, what is this? This is awful. This is an awful looking card. Look at her head. Like, we see part of her hair is here, it's there, but like it looks awkward cut off here, and there's this weird line here. What is what is this? This looks so bad. I think what happened here is like her like I said, it looks like a hairnet here. I think it looks like this when it's kind of swaying to one side, but like this is what it actually looks like. But if she's kind of running in a straight line, it might not look as good. So that's the downtowns and the Kabooms. Let's now move on to the actual name of the product. It's a Panini Instant product. It is on the card here, Panini Instant WNBA. I have a question for you. Why is it a Panini Instant card? It is from 2024 Panini Instant. It was released in June of 2025. The WNBA season ends around October, November. What part of Instant is a product that comes out 6 months after the finals ends? Right? My understanding of Panini Instant, and I'm going to go to the website, it says Panini America's on-demand trading card, Panini Instant own branded card. These Panini Instant Access cards are blah, 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 blah. So basically, they're supposed to give you instant access to stuff. And if we go back to this Beckett article from 2016, it says, the program highlights sporting events as they happen. Well, the WNBA season happened in 2024. Why is the 2024 Panini Instant card for the WNBA coming out in June of 2025? This means physical cards within days rather than having to wait months for cards of specific events in traditional methods. Well, 6 months later, we got it. 7 months later, we got it. So this is not instant in any way, shape, or form or definition of the word instant. Also, Panini Instant is supposed to be on demand. That's not true. This was a reverse Dutch auction. It came out like every other product that is not Panini Instant. So why is this labeled Panini Instant? That doesn't even make any sense. I don't understand this product. And this is why this product is so bad. It's named incorrectly. The cards are, at least for the kabooms, AI generated. We have Caitlin Clark wearing a hairnet in the downtowns, and all of the patch cards are not actual game used or player worn patches. They're just patches they pulled off a rack at Dick's Sporting Goods. So you hopefully by now, at the end of this video, you understand why I'm calling this product the worst product that Panini has ever made. It's supposed to be the super high-end product, and yet it's garbage patches, garbage AI-generated images. Like, look at this. I want you to really just look at that. And garbage photoshopping of Caitlin Clark, and also doesn't even have a name on the product that makes sense, because what is so instant about a product that comes out 7 months after the season ended? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me know your thoughts and comments down in the comment section below. Oh my god, I'm rattled by how awful this product is. I truly believe this is the worst product that Panini has ever created because of what this was supposed to be. Let me know if you agree with that or not. Thank you as always for listening and watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.